Anyone who's raising children with autism or another special need knows how challenging it can be sometimes, but there are resources that can help. Julianne Smith is here to tell us about an event this weekend in Sharonville that can do just that. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love that we pop you up. We've got your special friend here. Who is this behind us for people who don't know?
This is Kylo Ren from Star Wars.
Okay, so I'm getting an idea that the Expo is going to have some fun themes and characters there too.
Yes, it's very family friendly. We're going to have the Ohio Garrison 501st out with all the Star Wars troops. And then the NKU cheerleaders and the Easter Bunny. So there's a lot of family-friendly things too.
Well, and just to let you know that he may look a little menacing, but high five, he can be friendly too.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about this expo, the 11th one this year. And this all started with you. You're the founder.
Yes, I am. We started our Families with ASD support group back in 2005 because of my son Luke. He was having behavioral issues and medical issues, and we didn't have any resources. So we started a small support group, and then people would come to the meetings and say, do you know a barber that could, that's autism friendly? And, so we started pulling these resources together, and then we had our first expo in 2006, and over 2,000 people attended. And when we had that, we were like, okay, this is something that's really important. The need is there, and so we've had it for this will be our 11th one.
Well, because some children are perhaps born having with a special need, and then some it's not diagnosed until later,
right?
Like with many who are autistic.
Right.
And so I'm sure you're kind of at a lurch as to what to do and where to be connected. What's the biggest question you see from parents?
What can I do? Where can I start? So like getting those resources. So like we do the Autism Yellow Pages, and this is last year's. But we pull together all the resources in the greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area and put them in one book, because you can't just go to the regular Yellow Pages and look up autism-friendly barber, So
I was going to say, you've used that as an example, and that is so true, because there are certain things maybe they don't want to be touched or sensory sensitive.
The sensory, like my son, and his grandpa was a barber, so at least we had somebody that was a connection. But, taking your child to, one of those places, or a doctor that might not understand, or, a therapist. So finding out organizations that are autism and special needs friendly.
And so not only that, but this has been a grassroots effort. In fact, you have people on your board who are autistic.
Yes, we have 3 board members that have autism, and we think that's very important. We want to hear their voice. And that kind of guides, us to what we do out in the community.
Well, I know you say this is family friendly, which is awesome. So
yes.
The whole crew can come together.
Yes.
What do you suggest parents do beforehand? Do they need to maybe make a list of things that they do need so they don't forget once they're there? Because I'm sure with so many different booths, it could be a little overwhelming.
Right. Well, on our website, autismexpo.org,
okay,
we have the floor plan already done.
Oh, wonderful.
And so we have a diagram of the floor plan. We have all 74 organizations listed, so you know what table they're at. We have 6 free breakout sessions, and teachers, educators, nurses, and caregivers can get free CEUs just for attending.
Okay, if I haven't mentioned it, that is this Saturday?
April 1st.
Okay, this is from 10 to 4 at the Sharonville Convention Center, and if you are attending as a family or someone who has a child that's special needs, it's free to attend.
Yes, free. Everybody is free to attend, and the CEUs are free. We fundraise all year long so that we can bring this to the families for free, because it's so important that these families make those connections. And for those of us who have been doing this year after year, it's like a giant family reunion. So you get to see families, so you have your regular family, and then you have your families with ASD family.
Well, thank you so very much for coming on. I tell you what, as someone who has an aunt who had special needs, I totally understand kind of that message to get everyone together. This is so important. I'll make sure we post this to Facebook, tweet and Facebook it out in case you missed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And have fun this weekend, Mr. Ren.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to